Hello everyone, welcome to Pots on TV, it's Sid. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I made a tropical house in Sulani. Since the weather gets hot every day, I wanted to make this so bad. That's why I plan to do this. And it's also for one of my characters in my series. So if you're ready, let's game, shall we? And wait a minute, this is actually about a series, like Turkish series that I've been continuing in my channel for months already, for almost 6 months. So I want to make this video like half Turkish. I don't plan to talk too much already during the speedrun. You will be mostly watching through music. Also, I thought about an idea, like maybe I should talk more about my life in Japan. And in each episode, I will discuss about something which I like, which I don't like in Japan. So let's just continue. Herkese merhabalar, Patron TV'ye hoş geldiniz. Ben Yiğit. Bugün Samuel'in evini nasıl yaptığımı göstereceğim size. Bu video İngilizce Türkçe karışık olacak. O yüzden böyle yeni bir şeyler denemek istedim. Umarım sizin de hoşunuza gider. Ama çok fazla konuşmayı düşünmüyorum. Sadece hani biraz neden ne yaptığımdan bahsedip ondan sonra bir de hani böyle değişik bir şeyler de denemek istedim. İşte Japonya'da sevip sevmediğim şeylerden biraz bahsetmek istedim. Ondan sonra sizi müzikle bırakacağım. Böylelikle bu hızlı turumuzu, hızlı inşamızı tamamlamış olacağız. So I selected this area. I didn't want it to be so big, and I actually wanted to make a tiny house. Then I realized that I'm creating a legacy here. That's why they will require some children's room and stuff. And I wanted to make it bigger later on. Like it was tiny home in the beginning. Then I got rid of that idea very quickly. As you can see in the speedrun. Aslında başında bir tiny home, yani küçük ev yapmak istiyordum. Ondan sonra Samuel'in ailesi olacağını düşünerek tiny home fikrinden vazgeçtim. Az önce gördüğünüz üzere. This is a 2-floor house. I wanted to use the island living pack as much as possible, and I wanted to give a huge patio area so that they enjoy the sunlight a lot. And I wanted to go with like vibrant colors as much as possible. I haven't been doing like colorful things for a while. That's why I was like obsessed with like blue, flashy red these days. That's why I wanted to use and like give it a try with those colors, and I hope it looks fine. So I wanted to talk about like the story of Samuel. Like maybe you don't know who the Samuel is. So I have a series about doctor's carrier, like medic carrier. I've never investigated the medic carrier before since I started to play Sims 4 in the last summer. So it hasn't been even 1 year since I purchased the game. I didn't experience much of a gameplay. I've been building mostly. So that looked so more fun to me, but I'm enjoying the gameplay a lot too. And I wanted to give a present to one of my closest friends who have been dreaming about being a doctor. And the day that he started in his like first weeks of the job, like he actually graduated and started the job, and then it was also his birthday. So I wanted to make this series as a birthday gift to him, and the main character is actually him, his sim self. He doesn't play Sims, that's why I wanted to give him this kind of character, and I'm building a huge series to his name. Actually, it's not his name, but I just changed the character's behavior and stuff to make it funnier, actually. But at that time, he learned that he got the COVID virus, so I was quite sad that I did that. Because I never thought that like something like this would actually happen to one of my close friends, you know, and that like shook me. At that moment I felt really bad about that, but hopefully in this series, like I've been talking about this, I said that like since he's here, he's mastering the medic carrier in Sims, he will get better eventually, and he got better. So, and then another friend of mine, which is a common friend, got also virus around like 1 week later or so. Then I decided to create him as well. Like I started to act like this is sort of a solution. And then I created his sim self and I added him as a roommate to his house. And they've been together for months already. Like I think they got together in the 3rd episode, and on 27th episode they finally get separated. 26th episode. They finally get separated, and because his roommate got married with another mermaid woman, he is also a merman, and that's where they belong actually. I was always thinking that, like, they belong to Sulani. They will eventually end up in a house like this. I was always dreaming this house, but not exactly till the moment that I built it. But I always had in mind that, like, he's gonna get married with a mermaid. I even asked some of my simmer friends to make mermaid candidates for me. He chose one of them. Thanks Asuke Sims again for creating that mermaid sim. I just made this house with like two children, two parents. This Samuel character was also a cat lover, but we never had a cat at home. We had lots of dogs at home, and he has been always talking about how much he likes the cats to other sims all the time during the series, but he never had a cat. That's why I wanted to give some cat tree and stuff, cat related items. So I wanted him to be as happy as possible. He was actually an evil sim, and I was like converting him into good side as much as possible. When he was trying to make like mischievous stuff and bad things, I was always like canceling that actions. So he stayed good, and he had a really good reputation actually. He had been asked for many people, but he was loner. He was getting tense around the people. That's why he didn't want to join so many clubs and stuff. But he was so popular, he was even more popular than the main character, and the fact that he was mermaid, I think you guys liked him better as well in the series. It's too bad that we don't have him as a roommate anymore. But I gave him the residence key so that he can come home whenever he feels like it. And also another plus, I have a Turkish friend who is making orphanage challenge, and during that challenge she raised up the children in an orphanage, and she asked her subscribers to ask for a child to adopt. And I asked that to her, and I was super late to ask. It seems everyone already got so many children. And she said that I don't have any children left. There is only one left, and she is an evil character. You wouldn't like her. And I said that, are you kidding me? Samara is evil. That's the perfect match. We should get that girl to her. And then that's why in my last episode, I converted this house a little bit to a like girl's teenager room so that we can get that orphan girl to this house as well. And I will be cross-playing like this with her, and she will also have a scene in this house as well. I set this house to her channel. Her video will be out tomorrow, and my video that I make cross will be out on Friday night for Turkey. So I hope you will enjoy everything that you watch here, that you watch there. I think these are all I have to say, and I will see you at the end. Now I want to talk a bit in Turkish. Evet, bu arada gördüğünüz üzere Samuel'e ev yapıyorum. Doktorculuk serisini biliyor musunuz bilmiyorum. Benim haftalardır oynadığım, aylardır oynadığım bir doktorculuk serisi var. Aslında doktorluk kariyerini inceliyorum ve bunu bir arkadaşım, işte çok yakın bir arkadaşım, böyle hani hayatı boyunca doktor olmayı çok istedi. Ve hani o olduğu zaman böyle ilk 1-2 haftası filandı ve doğum günüydü. Ona böyle doğum günü hediyesi olarak aslında seriyi başlattım, yani öyle başladı. Sonra aynı seride arkadaşım korona olduğunu öğrendi. Hani aynı gün öğrendi. Doğum günü olduğu gün korona olduğunu öğrendi. Ben de dedim ki hani bu seride olduğu için karakterin, hani sim versiyonun bu seride olduğun için sen iyileşeceksin, merak etme demiştim. Öyle attım yani. Hakikaten de iyileşti sonuçta. Çok şükür yani, dualarımız tuttu. Ama bayağı üzüldüm yani. Ben böyle eğleniyorum. Çocuk gerçekten can çekişiyor yani. Hastaneye falan kaldırdı. Onun çok ağır geçti yani. O yüzden üzülmüştüm böyle bir şey yaptığım için. Çok şükür hani atlattı. Sonra 1 hafta mı 2 hafta sonra mı ne, başka bir arkadaşım, yani ikimizin ortak bir arkadaşı, o da korona oldu. Ve hani küçük çocuğu var filan, bayağı üzüldüm. Hani ben burada eğleniyorum ama yani arkadaşlarım böyle acı çekiyor orada. Sonra dedim ki hani bunu bir totem yapayım ben. Hani buraya korona kapan kim varsa ekleyeyim. Bu seride düzeliyormuş diyelim dedim. Hakikaten sonradan 2 arkadaşım daha oldu böyle. Hepsini ekledim ve herkes düzeldi. Ayıptır söylemesi, çok bir seri yaparım. Samuel de öyle eklenmiş bir arkadaş aslında. Hani bir arkadaşımın benzeri bir karakter o da. Onu böyle ev arkadaşı diye ekledim ve hani komik olsun diye de sadece balık adam yapmıştım. Onu da hani böyle bir yarışmayla deniz kızı seçmiştik sonradan. Sonra işte deniz kızıyla, yarışma değil aslında, öyle sordum size yani hani deniz kızı gönderir misiniz diye. Oradan gönderilen bir tane deniz kızıyla bu tarz böyle Sulani'deki böyle 2 katlı güzel bir aile evinde mutlu mutlu yaşasın istiyordum. Bir de bildiğiniz üzere bizim bir sürü köpeğimiz var ama Samuel aslında kedi insanıydı. Hani hep kedi istiyordu. Ama Miles hiçbir zaman kedi almak istemedi. Yani hiçbir kedi olmadı evde. O yüzden bu evde böyle kedi eşyaları da verdim. Olabildiğince Samuel'i mutlu bırakmak istedim. Orada burada kedi kumu, kedi yatağı, güzel bir kedi yatağı falan var. Bu arada bu evin masraflarını da hani Miles cebinden karşıladı. Böyle düşünebiliriz, evet. Sonra biraz böyle platform numarası falan kullandım girişte. Onun dışında pek bir şey yapmadım. Bir de böyle bir süredir hani Sulani deyip eve yapmak istiyordum. O yüzden hani iyi oldu bu. Çok da fazla konuşmak istemiyorum. Herhalde yine sonunda konuşuruz. Böyle hep İngilizce yapıyorum inşa videolarımı. Hafta sonları gerçi canlı yayında yine Türkçe konuşuyorum inşa yaparken ama hani bu videolarda da biraz böyle Türkçe konuşsam iyi olur gibime geldi. Ne düşünüyorsunuz? Eğer hoşunuza gidiyorsa bu şekilde karışık yapabilirim. Çünkü benim her günüm İngilizce ile geçiyor zaten. O yüzden hani bu videolar biraz bana şans veriyor yani Türkçe konuşabilmek için. Hoşuma gidiyor. O yüzden isterseniz bu şekilde devam edebilir yani. Zaten bundan sonraki videolarda da çok zaman bulamadığım için video çekmeye çok konuşmayı düşünmüyorum açıkçası. Bu arada bitirmeden bahsetmek istediğim bir şey var. Japonya ile ilgili kötü bir şeyden bahsetmek istiyorum. Politikacılar çok gürültü yapıyorlar. Geçen hafta story'imde görmüşsünüzdür Instagram hikayemde. Böyle balkondan bir geçiyorlar. Allah'ım 14. kattayım. Evin içinde gibi yani. Ve sabahın köründe başlıyor. Bu 7.30'da 8'de falan başlıyor. İnanılmaz çirkin. Ve sürekli de bir seçim var yani. Eyalet seçimi, muhtarlık seçimi, şehir seçimi falan. Sürekli bir seçim oluyor. Böyle senede 2-3 kere falan bu çeşit şeylere katlanmak zorunda kalıyoruz. Birer ay yani. Şu anda da o dönemdeyiz. O yüzden çok acı çekiyorum. Sabahlarım çok sinir bozucu oluyor. Bunun dışında iyi bir şeyden de bahsedeyim. Herhalde Japonya'da en çok sevdiğim şey güvenlik yani. Hani çantanızı mesela bir köşede bırakın. Aşağı inin. Aşağı inin, bir bakkala gitmeniz gerekiyor mesela. Orada böyle çantanızı taşımak istemiyor musunuz? Köşeye bırakın. Hakikaten o kadar bir şey olmuyor yani. Nasıl bir şey olmuyor bilmiyorum. Ve yani benim evimin önünde şehrin polis merkezi var. Ve orada böyle sürekli suç sayısı, işte yakalanan sayısı falan yazıyor. Yani kaçıncı aydayız, hala sıfır. Geçen sene de sıfırla bitirdik yani. Hani 1-2 falan oluyor maksimum. Böyle sene boyunca 1-2 suçlu yakalanıyor düşünün yani. İnanılmaz az suç işleniyor. O yüzden böyle çok güvenli yani. Saat kaç olursa olsun yürüyüşe çıkabilirsiniz falan. O çok hoş. En sevdiğim yanı herhalde Japonya'nın genel olarak. En bayıldığım kısmı. Oh, and before I go, I wanted to talk about like good and bad side of Japan. Like a couple of things. About the bad side. Like recently maybe I have seen in my Instagram story there have been politicians crossing my street with their very noisy cars. They are so annoying. They start to make these announcements during the 7:38 in the morning. And it's so annoying. It's like I'm living in the 14th floor and it's like the sound is inside my house. I really don't want anyone to experience that in their lives ever. So I hope that would change in the future in Japan. Let's hope for that. And the second one, the good thing that I want to talk about. I also want to talk about a good side of the Japan. I think the best thing ever in Japan is the safety. Like if you want to go to somewhere for a couple of minutes and you're carrying a very huge backpack, for example, just leave it there. Don't get tired. Like you can just live at some corner and you can just do whatever for an hour or 2 hours. Then you can come back. I have a story like this. I went to Tokyo. I was about to meet with a friend and then I was wearing a backpack which contained like my passport, my most important IDs and like charger, phone charger and stuff. And then my battery was already like 30% or something. And I got out of the Tokyo station, which is the most crowded train station in the world. I met with my friend, then I suddenly realized that I want to open my umbrella which is stuck on my backpack as well. I did like this and there was no backpack. Then I realized, oh, it's in train. And trains are really fast, like they don't wait for you for a while. Like already like getting out of the train station takes like 5 to 6 minutes and like going back means like you spend 10 minutes. Maybe there are like 2 to 3 trains already passed in that time. So I just thought that, oh, this is Japan, never mind. Probably it's fine. I was thinking like that. And then there was nothing to worry about. They just found my backpack and they specifically told me in which station they found, in which train they found, where they found. And then they gave me a free ticket so that I can go to that station to pick it up because there are some stations that they can store. Not every station is available for that. And hopefully that was closer to where I was staying. So it was all fine. And I used that ticket. Of course, I exploited that ticket a little. But not like for hours. I just used it to go to Tokyo Center again. So it was already well deserved. I believe like that. Yeah, I think those are all I have to say. I will leave you to the speedrun. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you click the bell icon, you will immediately know when I have a new video. And please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really like to hear your thoughts and I try to reply all of your comments. And the more you interact with me in this channel, the more my face will appear in the YouTube algorithm, so it will be much better if you do all those fun YouTube stuff. So take care of yourselves and see you next week guys. Bye. İzleyen herkese çok teşekkür ederim. Eğer videoyu beğendiyseniz beğen tuşuna basmayı ve abone olmayı lütfen unutmayın. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Bu video tarzıyla ilgili düşüncelerinizi de merak ediyorum. Lütfen aşağı yorumlara yazmayı unutmayın. Her yorumu mutlaka cevaplamak istiyorum. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Haftaya görüşmek üzere. Bye. Haftaya değil, 2 gün sonra görüşmek üzere. Bye.